All right, so, there was vomit in that. There was vomit in that burp. Welcome back. Hold on, I need some water after that.
That's gross.
Anyway, so today I just wanted to talk about me and myself and I, because I've been feeling some things and I just kind of want to get it out on the internet, because where else would I want to get it out? You know, I had a lot of videos planned where I was just gonna do content that a lot of other people are doing, where they just like, you know, do fashion, or like I drank a gallon of water a day for 3 weeks and this is what happened, or like my skincare routine or whatever. And like, there's nothing wrong with those types of videos. I just didn't feel like doing them. I just kind of want to talk about whatever I want, and even though that's not searchable content and that's not something that a lot of people probably care to see, I really don't care, because I know guaranteed I will watch this video back, and that's all I need. That's really all I need, because I am my own best friend. And you know, so I'm just going to be talking about fatigue. Just spit everywhere. Fatigue and life burnout. I feel like I'm experiencing that right now. I'm so exhausted and I'm not even doing anything. Like I don't go anywhere. I used to work every single day for like 9 hours a day. I was not even like as tired then as I am now. Like I just feel exhausted, and it's not like physical exhaustion. It's just like I'm drained. Like I just feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like I just really feel like I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I used to feel like I had all these outlets, and now those outlets don't feel like good enough anymore. Whenever I would feel this way, I would like write a song, and I would just like write and play music and sing and like play the keyboard for just hours, and that was like a release and an escape for me. And now I'm like, I don't really want to record a song. I'm like, oh my god, I don't really want to write a song, or I don't really want to sing right now. Or it would be like making videos, and I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna make a video right now, and I would just spend hours doing that. Or like I'm gonna research something and plan and like make a list or whatever, because sometimes like that's fun. Like pretending to be productive is like fun for me. So I would do stuff like that, and like that stuff is not really fun to me anymore. And I'm like, why? Meh.
That's a little sad, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
And then I realized, like, a few weeks ago, I listened to Emma Chamberlain's podcast, and she was talking about life burnout, and she was like, it's really hard for me to do like everyday things and blah blah blah, and it's not like depression. And I was like, yeah, that's how I feel too. Like I don't feel depressed, because I felt depressed in like peak quarantine, like May, June, July, August. I was struggling. I was struggling so much, and I don't feel that way. So it's not depression. I just really just feel drained and exhausted, and I don't want to do anything with my life. I sit in my bed, and I'm like before I filmed this video, I was just laying in bed watching Make It or Break It, and I was like,
yeah, I'm probably not gonna leave this position. I just don't feel like it, and what's the point? And what's the point of making a YouTube video that no one is gonna watch and that like no one cares about?
And then I thought, you know, just do it. Like, why are you doing things for other people? You should just do them for yourself because you want to do them. I've made stuff like this, talking to my video cam or webcam, like since I was in like 5th or 6th grade. And I just always did that because I wanted to, and I just thought it was fun. Obviously I never put those videos anywhere, and I'm very glad I never did. But now I'm like 20 years old, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't make a video, like no one's gonna watch it. Like,
who cares? Who does? Because it's not me either.
I think one thing that I'm realizing, like I'm 20 now, and I really feel like I am too old to be who I was in high school. And I really feel like sometimes I have to check myself so I don't become that person again. Or in middle school, like I used to be so concerned with everything, like how everyone saw me, and wanting to please everyone so badly that it made me literally hate myself. When I look back on videos of myself, those like YouTube videos I used to make when I was like in 5th grade, and I like hear myself and I see myself, I feel so bad for myself, because I'm like, wow, I can just remember how much I was hurting and how much I like was not myself, and how much I wanted someone's approval and like wanted everyone to like me or care about me, and it never happened. Like I never achieved that. Still haven't achieved that. So it's like, why would I ever go back to that point and care? why would I waste any more time caring about anyone else's opinion of me, you know? So that's where I'm at right now. And I think it's also interesting because, you know, we spend all of our lives in school chasing a grade and chasing like success academically, and when we leave, you're still lost. Like some people have a path and they follow it and they go all the way to the end, and it's great for them, like yay. But a lot of people don't, and so even when people graduate college and they're 20, they feel lost because they're like, okay, now what? Or like,
oh no, like I don't know what I want to do with my life because I really don't want to go to college and then get a 9 to 5 and then get married and have kids and live in the community like with townhomes. Like that's my worst nightmare.
The amount of TikToks I've seen like that are like staggering. It's a little much, okay? That's not the worst life you can have, but you know, people are scared of that. A lot of people our age, my age, and they want success so bad, but at the same time, they don't want to work for success, and I think they disguise it as like,
I don't want to do things the conventional way. Like I want to do things my own way.
but they're not doing anything in the first place, you know? And I'm guilty of this. I'm 100% guilty of this because I'm like, oh, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. Like I don't want to do any of that. At the same time, I'm like sitting in my bed watching Make It or Break It instead of making a YouTube video, which could literally be anything I wanted, but I'm still like,
Oh, I don't want to do it.
like, oh, I'm scared. Like, oh, meh. You know, like you kind of just gotta get over it. You just gotta take the leap of faith and just do it and just be disciplined. That's like the one thing that you can't get out of is being disciplined. Every single person who's successful at anything is disciplined in one way or the other. Maybe they have a schedule. You don't want to be like the other girls. You don't have a schedule. Well, maybe they don't have a schedule, but they make sure to do one thing every day to reach their goal. And you're like,
Oh, I don't want to, that's going to take too long. I want success like quickly.
so I can't just do one thing every day. Okay, well maybe they read a book every single month, and they're like,
Oh no, like I'm not really much of a reader.
it's like you can't make excuses for yourself. You just kind of gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Like, I'm sorry to be Nike, but like you just gotta, you know, it's just, I don't know. And I'm trying to teach myself that and just put that into practice myself and literally just do the things that I want to do because I want to do them, and put in the work, because after the fact, like way after, when you look back on your life, maybe like, let's just make it like 2 years from now, if you're still in your bed watching Make It or Break It, are you gonna be upset that you didn't do the things that you really could have easily done? Probably, you know, it's not hard. I'm 1000% talking to myself, but maybe this will help somebody else, and if it doesn't,
I will probably watch it more than once, so I'm not really worried about it.
But yeah, that's just one thing that I'm noticing, because like I watch a whole bunch of videos on productivity, but it's like, doesn't mean I'm a productive person, you know what I mean? And also working on self-love and literally not having high expectations is, I think, like a huge asset. I feel like a lot of people my age, our age, I don't know if anyone's watching this, they have such high expectations. When I was working, literally every single person who was like in college that I worked with was like, oh yeah, when I'm rich, oh yeah, when I'm famous, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like successful and own a bunch of houses and cars. Cool, you have goals, but it's like, if you don't achieve that success, are you gonna be upset with yourself? You're setting the bar so high, and it's like, well, why not dream big? Like, let people have dreams. Like, that's cool. But like, why not set small goals that are achievable instead of just having this vague thing where you're like, oh, I'm going to be famous. Like, that's so vague. There's so many different types of fame. Do you want to have internet fame? Do you want to have celebrity fame? Do you want to have financial fame? What kind of fame are you looking for? And then when you achieve that fame, what kind of celebrity status do you want? Do you want to be a niche influencer who has millions of followers but not really a lot of people know who they are except their niche followers? Or do you want to be Kim Kardashian, where everybody knows her name and she's followed by paparazzi a whole bunch? Do you want to have financial fame like Steve Jobs, where I'm sure he didn't get stopped in the streets a whole bunch of times by paparazzi, but you know, all these corporate people know his name and has all this money? Like, it's just, that's so lofty, and there's not a lot of there's just no way for you to describe that to somebody. So why not have a small goal, like, okay, my goal is to finish school, or my goal is to get a scholarship, or my goal is to try every day and like do one piece of work every day, or sing one song a day, or like whatever your goal is. Like, just make small goals instead of just trying to shoot for like, I'm gonna be famous, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there, I just know I'm gonna be famous. Like, that's how you end up watching Make It or Break It in your bed and not doing anything. Like, I'm totally talking to myself. Like, I really feel like this video is for me, but you know, why shouldn't it be for me? I'm just talking into the air right now. I don't know. I'm not even sure. Like, the shadows are like so much right now. I feel like I need to end this video because I just really do need to end it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video diary. I will see you next time, maybe sooner than you think, with another video diary, probably talking about something else that's on my mind. I'm sorry for the sunlight. Yeah, I will see you next time. And if anyone watched this all the way through, I would love you to comment and just say like any tips or tricks you would want to hand out, social security number, credit card number, anything you want to leave in the comment section down below. Bye.